Hello, boys and girls. I'm so excited to be here to explain to you the traditions of Nowruz. Nowruz translates to New Day. This is the first day of spring, as well as the Persian or Iranian New Year. In Iran, most people use Persia or Iran interchangeably. Nowruz is a symbol of rebirth and new beginnings. Nowruz is the only holiday in which is celebrated in Iran by everyone regardless of religion. It's the one time of the year when everyone comes together to celebrate. It's also celebrated to a smaller degree in other countries such as Afghanistan, Azerbaijan, parts of Central Asia, and even some parts of northern India. It's believed that about 190 million people celebrate this day. Nowruz celebrations begin at the exact moment of when the sun passes above the equator, also known as spring equinox. This is a day in the year when night and day are the exact same length. First day of spring typically begins on either March 20th or 21st, depending on the position of the sun. Now, who wants to come and celebrate with me? Typically, about a week before Nowruz starts, families start spring cleaning around their homes. This is called khune tekuni, shaking the house. Family uses time to get the house cleaned up by getting rid of unwanted or unused items, as well as a deep cleaning of the house. They do this to get rid of all the winter germs and prepare the house for guests to arrive. Just like Christmas, where parents go to shopping for new gifts, parents go shopping to buy new gifts for the children and items for the Haftseen table. We will discuss the Haftseen in a few minutes. In this area, since we don't have too many Iranian stores, once a year we have a Persian bazaar, where a lot of local businesses come together and have a little bazaar. This is like a craft show where you can buy local craft items and items for your Haftseen table. You will also find Iranian restaurants serving their famous kebabs and rice. On the eve of the last Wednesday before Nowruz, many have parties to celebrate the coming of spring. After dinner, families will have bonfires where it's tradition to jump over fire. This symbolizes the fire taking away all your winter sickness and start the year with health. Kids, please do not try this unless there's an adult. While jumping over fire, you say, Zardi man az to, surkhi to az man. This translates to that I give you my yellow or sickness and I take your red or healthy glow. What is Haftseen? Haftseen literally translates to 7 S's. Haftseen is a special table decorated with specific items, each with their own meaning and symbolism. You should have at least 7 symbolic items which start with the Persian letter Sin. Some believe that 7 is a lucky number, and these items include sabze. Sabze is made with wheat germ or lentils, representing rebirth. In spring, the grass grows, and sabze looks similar to that. It's a sign of rebirth. Samanu. Samanu is a sweet pudding. This represents affluence, rich, because it's rich and creamy. Seeb, an apple. The rose color of an apple represents health and beauty. Sinjid, the dried fruit of oleander tree, symbolizing love. Seed, garlic. This represents medicine and good health. In the old days, garlic was used instead of medicine, when most modern day medicines were not available. Sumac. This is the dried flower of the sumac tree. The color represents sunrise, representing light over darkness. This should not be confused with the poison sumac available in North America. Sirke, vinegar. This represents age and patience because it takes so long to make it. In addition to the 7 main items, there's other items that most families put on their table as well. Sombol, hyacinth plant. traditional flower that spring is coming. Seke, coins representing wealth. Lit candles, enlightenment and happiness. A mirror symbolizing cleanliness and honesty. Eggs, decorated eggs, sometimes one for each family member, which symbolizes fertility. Goldfish in a bowl of water. Goldfish is life within life and a sign of Pisces, which is the sun is leaving. How about kids? What do they do for Nowruz, you ask? Well, they help out the Nowruz table by coloring eggs, similar to what's done with Easter. They can also help parents with spring cleaning and as well as setting up other items for the Haftseen table. Since Nowruz is never at the same time like it is in the New Year's in the US, the exact moment of spring equinox can happen at any time each year. Some years it's 5:58 p.m. or maybe 3 a.m. or any other time throughout the day. This changes from year to year. For some families, kids wake up no matter what time to celebrate. Kids are also excited to get new clothes for Norooz and receive AD, which means gifts or money. A little bit before the exact moment of spring equinox or New Year, families gather around the table. They count down the time to the exact moment. Families hug and kiss loved ones, as well as wish each other a very happy New Year. Typically, a special song is played. When the Iranian New Year shows broadcast New Year's, instead of the ball dropping like it is in New York City, this special song is played. On Nowruz Day, most families have the traditional meal of sabzi polo and mahi. Sabzi polo is a type of rice which contains various herbs. Mahi is fish, and this is not to be confused with the fish that's on the Haftseen table. Nowruz is a time for family. It's actually celebrated for 13 days in Iran. Just like at Salat Tavid when family comes together, the rest of the 2 weeks is used to go visit their elders and other family members. When kids visit their elders, they're usually given gifts or called AD. These could be little gifts or even money or gold coins. On the 13th day of the new year, families have a picnic. It's a day of nature. Some believe 13 is an unlucky number, so they go out of the house on the 13th day and have a picnic and enjoy nature. At the end of the picnic, each family takes their sabzeh from the Haftseen table and throws it in the river so that it takes away all their bad luck for the rest of the year from their homes. For girls who are looking to get married, prior to throwing out that sabzeh, they tie a knot with the blades of the grass from the sabzeh and wish that the new year will bring them luck in finding their special true love. For others, they tie it just for good luck. Have you ever seen a parade? Well, the Persians have one too, in New York City. Every April, when the weather is warmer, people gather on the parade route to see many beautifully decorated floats, as well as see and hear dancing and music. Persian culture is rich in lively music. The parade is very family oriented and it's welcomed by all to see this wonderful culture. Hope you can join us. After the parade, most go to Persian restaurants where they have delicious kebabs. Because Nowruz is celebrated so widely by the American Persian community, each year the President of the United States sends a special message. In the past, it used to be on a letter. However, now with the internet, they actually make a YouTube video. And the White House decorates a Haftseen table as well.